Hey, today we're going to talk about AAU basketball and all of the crazy things that are going on. I know it was a crazy weekend down in Texas. And some of the stuff I'm going to say is probably going to ruffle some feathers, but I don't care.
New Chanel, Mama and Gucci, got out the hoop, yeah. Been through hell, carry the, life is a movie, yeah. We prevail, now we do the coupies, don't do the groupies, yeah. Got money for bail, don't act like you know me, knock off your koofy, yeah. Flooded the rollie with Ethan, Hurricane Katrina the Beamer, blowing the money like Freeman. I got a flex in the sleepers, they tryna do me like Caesar. You gotta watch for the creepers, I got the eye to see me.
Hey, I'm Harvey Harrington with Dream Chasers, and today I want to talk about AAU basketball. I know everybody really just likes the style of AAU basketball, and I mean, it's almost like you're almost like some kids' chance to kind of feel like they're living playing NBA basketball, or they're not on a leash. And I spoke to a friend this morning. They were just telling me about what was going down in Texas on how some of the kids were talking at younger ages, and parents were fighting in the stands and stuff like that. Well, one thing I want to talk about is like, do you feel like you need AAU basketball? You really don't need AAU basketball. I mean, at a certain point, when you get older and maybe you're not getting the looks for colleges, then that's probably when you need AAU basketball. The kids that don't play AAU basketball all the way up until they're not going to miss out in high school because they didn't play AAU basketball. It's just not. It's not for real. So another thing, it seems like, and I know this is a lot on the boys' side. It is happening on the girls' side as well, but it just seems like you get these AAU teams that are bringing kids on for different tournaments, or they're bringing kids on for championship games and stuff like that. I mean, if you're on a team and you've been playing that whole time, you've been practicing that whole time, you've been giving it your all, and they just bring somebody in and you don't play, maybe it's time for you to look to do something else. Maybe it's time to look to go switch teams. Like if your particular organization is chasing trophies, that's not going to benefit you either way. I mean, it's about your development. I think we're losing track of what AAU is about. I mean, it's really more or less about the development. It's about camaraderie. It's about kids learning how to play the game, learning how to play through different things. It's not really just all about winning the games. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, if parents are fighting in the stands, that's about winning. That's about somebody getting mad about something else, and that doesn't help the kid. And then for you as a parent, what kind of example are you giving for your child? Just remember this. No matter what path you decide to take, whether you decide to play AAU basketball, whether you don't decide to play AAU basketball, whether you decide to play other sports in between, things like this is not going to hurt your development. If you continue to work at the game, that's what's going to help you to continue to get better. All right. It's not just the fact that you playing year-round basketball. And, a lot of kids need to check their ego. I mean, I don't know what's going on with a lot of these highlights and stuff like that. And kids are grabbing basketballs and acting like they're signing it and passing it to somebody. That's disrespectful, for one. For two, there's people out there that's not going to deal with that. So, if your attitude is like that towards another opponent, that's something you need to fix. You need to fix that for two reasons. One, is disrespectful. Two, if your goal is to go to college, a lot of college coaches are not going to go for that. They're going to think that you have a bad attitude, and that's not good for their program. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like I said, you don't, if you're one of those people that's being looked over for AAU and they're bringing people in to play over you, go do something else. Do something else with your time. If you love the game of basketball, keep working. You're not going to be out the game because you don't play AAU basketball. I'm out of here.